Rejection cuts deep. A broken heart feels like the world collapsing. But what if there was an ancient way to turn rejection into strength? Love often ends in heartbreak. Most people are crushed by it. But the Stoics taught, the pain of rejection is not the end. It is the beginning of growth. Imagine facing rejection or heartbreak not with despair, but with calm, resilience, and wisdom. That's the Stoic way, and it can change your life. Welcome to Stoic Blend, where ancient wisdom meets modern life. Today, we'll explore the Stoic way to handle rejection and heartbreak. Part 1. Why rejection hurts so deeply. In America, dating apps dominate the search for love. Yet rejection is constant ghosting, unread messages, breakups after months or years. Surveys show that nearly 70% of young adults report experiencing heartbreak in the last 2 years. Why does rejection hurt so much? Because humans crave connection. Marcus Aurelius admitted, "We are made for cooperation, like feet, like hands, like eyelids. To be rejected feels like being cut off from our nature." But Stoics remind us, pain is natural, but suffering is optional. The wound of rejection can be healed not by escape, but by wisdom. Part 2. The Stoic perspective on rejection. Epictetus taught, some things are in our control and others not. Rejection is outside your control. You cannot command someone's heart, but your response is within your power. Practical reflections. Rejection is not a judgment of your worth. It is a decision of another's preference. Heartbreak is not the end of your story. It is the beginning of a new one. Love lost is not wasted. It trained your soul in patience, compassion, and resilience. In America's fast-paced dating culture, rejection often feels like humiliation. But the Stoic way reframes rejection as training in self-mastery. Part 3. Heartbreak is training for the soul. Seneca wrote, "Fire tests gold. Adversity tests the brave. Heartbreak is not punishment, it is training." When love ends, grief is natural. But grief is also an opportunity. It reveals where you attached your worth externally. It forces you to face loneliness and rebuild. It shows you the strength you didn't know you had. In American cities like New York or Los Angeles, many people move from relationship to relationship, fearing solitude. But the Stoics embraced solitude as strength. To sit with heartbreak without escape is to forge resilience. Part 4. Stoic habits to handle rejection and heartbreak. 1. Journal with brutal honesty. Marcus Aurelius poured his pain and doubts into writing. You must do the same. Write what you lost, what you fear, what you learned. Journaling transforms chaos into clarity. 2. Discipline your attention. Don't stalk your ex on social media. Don't replay what-if fantasies. Instead, discipline your focus. Put your attention into your health, your work, your growth. 3. Practice voluntary discomfort. Epictetus reminded his students to embrace hardship. In heartbreak, this means sitting with loneliness instead of escaping into distractions. Face the pain. It will shrink in power. 4. Return to virtue. The Stoics defined the good life not by romance, but by virtue, justice, wisdom, courage, and self-control. Anchor yourself again in what cannot be taken away. Part 5. Reframing love through the Stoic lens. Marcus Aurelius wrote, "Receive without arrogance, let go without attachment." Love is not possession. Love is a gift, a partnership, a shared path. When it ends, gratitude remains for the moments shared. In America, heartbreak often spirals into bitterness, blaming, resentment, cynicism. But the Stoic way is different. Be grateful for the love that was. Release what is no longer yours. Remain open to future love without fear. Heartbreak then becomes not a tomb, but a teacher. Part 6. Forgiveness, healing, and moving on. Seneca said, "How much better to heal than to seek revenge?" Rejection often tempts us to bitterness. They'll regret losing me. But revenge chains you to the past. Forgiveness frees you. Practical applications. Forgive your ex, even silently. Forgive yourself for mistakes in love. Focus not on who left, but on who you are becoming. In American culture, moving on is often about distraction, new flings, quick fixes. But Stoic healing is deeper. It is reconciliation with yourself. Conclusion. The Stoic way to handle rejection and heartbreak. Rejection and heartbreak will come to all of us, but the Stoics teach us. They are not the end, they are beginnings. Accept what is outside your control. Train the soul through pain. Journal with honesty. Discipline your attention. Live by virtue, not by loss. Forgive, heal, move forward. This is the Stoic way to handle rejection and heartbreak. So when heartbreak finds you, don't collapse. Stand as a Stoic. Turn rejection into resilience. Turn loss into wisdom. Subscribe to Stoic Blend for more wisdom and learn to love with strength, not fear.